Alright, yo, what's up everyone? How we doing? Break 2142. This is 2024 Panini Prizm Plus Impeccable LIV Golf 19 box dual hobby case player break. We'll start off with a 16 box full case of Prizm LIV Golf and then end with a 3 box full case of Impeccable LIV Golf. Let's get some more bangers. Good luck everybody. Thank you again for rocking with us on another dual case here. We got one more dual caser on Wednesday the 14th. Auctions for that are already live on our eBay, so good luck with those. But also good luck in this one first. We got this dual caser to take care of. You know, on our first break, we had a great Prizm case, an okay Impeccable case. This last break, we had an okay Prizm case, but a great LIV Impeccable case. Let's get great cases of both. Let's do both. What's up, Kaylin? Bryson, I'm assuming? Running the back. Good luck to you. Box 1. Range Goats going to the team card spot. Ironheads team card spot. Silver Joaquin, Silver Kevin Knott, Aces Cameron Smith. Silver Auto of Veneer Bond Lahiri. There we go. First auto's numbered at least, like that. Can't help yourself. Well, let's get it, man. Let's get some hits then. 56 out of 99. Veneer Bond Lahiri, first auto of the break. Silver Tyrell Haddon, Silver Cameron Smith. Our first LIV Golf logo. Silver Brendan Grace. Teal of Veneer Bond Lahiri, double dipping. And Fearless Kali Samuja on the teal. Fearless Sensations that you thought was dead. 82 out of 199 on the Samuja. Lahiri on the teal. 55 out of 199. First logo. Torque. John Rahm. Silver Carlos Ortiz. Silver logo. Not too bad. Cam Smith on the Fearless. Henrik Stenson. Ian Poulter silver. Range Goat silver. John Rahm on the Global Reach. Louis. Silver Torque. And Speckle Torque. Okay. Both on the significant statistical leaders. 70.90 GIR, 76 out of 299. And our second logo of the box, nice silver. Yeah, Impeccable will be last. How can you have your pudding if you don't eat any of your meat? Alright, box 2, Fireball, Captain's Stenson, Silver Brooks on the Captains, Silver on Sayre, and Dominance Joaquin Neiman Teal. Nice hit for the Neiman spot. First of the break. 144 out of 199. Louis on the Captains. Other Silver? Auto? Nope. Alright, Silver Brooks. Actually, let me give that one here, just in case. Silver Munoz. Anthony Kim Teal. I think that Brooks is IV. We'll go through the cards again. Anthony Kim, 82 out of 199. Bubba Kaleidoscope. Silver Tringali, Silver Stinger, and True Green. Crushers. Nice. 61.99% of fairways hit. Nice one there. True Green, first of the break. 8 out of 18. Captain's Surge. Graham McDowell, Fireballs. Pat Reed. Silver John Rahm. Another team card hit. Majestics on the Speckle. 156 out of 299. Stinson on the Fearless. Burmester, Kevin Na. Surratt, Silver Bryson, Silver Kieran Vincent, and Blue Prismatic Cameron Smith. $25 out of 99. Kozuma. Charles Howell. There we go. That's our auto. Nice one, too. Ian Poulter. Nice one there on the base Ian Poulter auto. Nice. Silver Dustin Johnson. True Red of Veneer Bond Lahiri. One more Lahiri hit. Third of the break, and we're only 2 boxes in. 117 out of 149. It'd be funny if I didn't hit a Brooks base. Don't think I have. It's funny. Well, just because, why not, you know? If it is, great. If it isn't, great. I think it's Brooks on the IV, though. Ooh, nice box for you then, Tanner. Nice stuff, dude. Some bangers in there. Brooks on the captains. On Sarah, High Flyers, Pat Perez, Silver DJ, Silver Danny Lee, and Brendan Steele. Teal Kaleidoscope. The real deal Teal Steele. 71 out of 199. Anthony Kim. That's gold. Please be an auto. I think it is. Behind the Live Golf logo. Kali Samuja. Alright. Nice one there. Gold auto. First gold of the break. Nice. Gold signatures. Always nice to see. 6 out of 10. Samuja auto. Very nice. Silver Neiman. Silver Surge. Paul Casey. Silver Phil and Speckle. There he is. Shocked it took 3 boxes. But John Rahm on the board with the Speckle. 160 out of 299 on the True Base. Dominance Bubba. Horsfield on the rookie. Varner. Mito Pereira. Silver Peter Uline. Aces Joaquin Neiman. Surge on the captains. Pat Reed. Schwartzel. Cleek Silver. Anirban Lahiri has 4 hits in 3 boxes. Red Global Reach 147 out of 149. Okay, we get it. Burmester, Kevin Na captains. Surratt, Silver Crushers, and Blue Surratt. Blue Caleb, True Base. 39 out of 99. Shaking my head right now. Alright, so that's one for sure cover boy hit. I think two, though, with the Brooks. Now we need... No, alright. That is just a... It is, alright. That's the base Brooks. This is the short print. So they're both him... Both crouching, both assessing putts. I don't know, man. Usually, like, the short prints and the image variations are supposed to be, like, somewhat different. That's kind of the whole point. I don't know why they would do that. It's very silly. Alright. Box 4. Marunk. Rippers. Silver Horsfield. Silver Lahiri. Phil Mickelson. Nice. On the teal aces. 166 out of 199. Nice one for the Phil spot. Brooks base. Captains Cameron Smith and silver auto of Richard Bland. Another numbered auto. Nice hit for the Bland spot. Silver signatures on the Queeks boy. 59 out of 99. Silver Patrick Reed. Silver Smash. Weishman Global Reach. Captains Phil. Silver Fireballs. White Mojo of Martin Kamer on the captains. Another nice one. Kamer spot on the board. 2 out of 36. Phil on the base. Captains DJ. Silver Surge. Silver Graham McDowell. Aces Cameron Smith. Tito Pereira. Silver Range Goat. Silver Surratt. Charles Howell III. Blue Dominance. There you go, Zach. There you go, my guy. Nice hit, man. 49 out of 99. One more blue coming up. Flyers. Pat Perez. Silver Eugenio. And Lee Westwood on the blue. You're a big Lee Westwood guy. I think this might be you too, yeah? Lee Westwood. Blue. 81 out of 99 on the true base. Hey, if you got a bunch of spots, hopefully that's translating into a bunch of hits. That's what we want to see. Hello, Dalton. How are you? Good luck to you, Zach, and your bunch of spots. Yeah, these are, gosh. There we go. Andy Ogletree, Captains Lee Westwood, Silver Ripper, Silver Richard Bland, Prison Break of Phil, White Mojo Auto, Harold Varner III. Second White Mojo of the break is an auto. Nice Harry. 14 out of 36. Silver Brendan Steele, Speckle, Surge. Nice Sergio Garcia Speckle on the true base. $148 out of $299. Fearless Surge, Captains Louis. Fireball, Silver Marunk, Silver Surge, and Blue Taylor Gooch on the Dominance. $33 out of 99. Lahiri. That is our Color Blast. All right, we'll hide that one. Be right there behind the Varner. Silver Captains Cam Smith. Eugenio on the red. $122 out of 149. Color match-ish. Surge on the Dominance. Fireballs. Smash. Silver Neiman. Silver Herbert. Prismatic Patrick Reed. Silver Brooks. And a teal. Patrick Reed. Nice. Got a really nice Masters. Patrick Reed on the teal, 161 out of 199. Hopefully didn't show it off. I saw the team name, unfortunately. So hopefully y'all didn't either. But let's see who it is. Color Blast in box number 5. My guy, Sergio Garcia on the Color Blast. Very nice. Yeah. Saw the fireball on the top right there. My bad, y'all. I wanted to at least slow play a little bit. But it's our guy, Sergio Garcia. Very nice hit for the search spot one more time. Put that one right here. Still a very nice hit. It's Color Blast. Yeah, it's Color Blast. And Serge. Another OG. Always a nice name to get. Green Mojo coming up. We had like a dozen Green Mojos in our last Prizm case. It's our first one here. Hopefully some more nice names like the last case too. Box 6. So Mickelson on the... Give me just a second. I thought that Peter Uline was a short print. It wasn't in the last box, it was the box before. Let me go digging. Sorry. Give me just another moment. Yeah. So, there you go. Peter Uline on the silver. I thought this was... Did we have one for sure? Nice. Alright, so that's our second of the break. Phil. Silver Cameron Smith Captain. Silver Morunk. Cameron Smith. John Rahm. Sebastian Munoz on the base auto. Except for the Munoz spot. Silver Neiman, Silver Herbert, Prizm Break Matthew Wolf. Jesus. Brooks Herbert, Silver Brooks, and Green Mojo. A Ripper with a red Paul Casey Kaleidoscope. So Ripper on the board with a Green Mojo. So nice low number team cards. That's 13 out of 54. Going to the Ripper spot. And Paul Casey, red Kaleidoscope. 17 out of 149. Puig, Captain's Martin Kamer, Silver Thomas Peters, Silver Captain's Phil. That is a base. Is it? No. The Thomas Pete's too many Peters. Alright. Nice upside down mojo here. Our second true green of the break. Captain's Lee Westwood. Very nice. 11 out of 18. Lee on the true green. There we go. Brooks Captains. Kokrak, Silver Crushers. Westwood. Silver John Rahm. And Crushers again. On the teal. One more for you, Tanner. 142 out of 199. Oh, damn good box for you, though. Very nice. box 7, Ian Poulter captains. Silver Bubba, Silver Lee Westwood, Fearless Brooks Koepka. Scott Vincent on the base auto. Nice Scott Vincent spot. See if we can get Kieran some love. Silver High Flyer, Silver Pat Perez, Prismatic Horsfield, John Rahm, Silver Onser Speckle for Smash, and Teal Global Reach of Abraham Onser. Team spots have been doing well in these Prizm cases the last 3 breaks. Smash, 138 out of 299. Abraham Onser, 79 out of 199. Matt Jones, Captain's Gamer, Silver Munoz, Brooks, Captain Silver, Eugenio on the Prizm break, Silver Tringali, Silver Stinger, another True Green, another Captain's, Dustin Johnson. Very nice. I don't mind the jump from a bunch of Green Mojos to a bunch of True Greens. 17 out of 18 DJ Captains. Nice hits. Phil on the Captains. Brooks. Captains Cam Smith, Silver John Rahm, and Brooks Koepka. Nice True Base Red. 149 out of 149. Nice bookend Brooks. Another good box. All right, box 8. Last box of the first half of Prizm. John Rahm statistical leaders, Stinger. Captains Brooks, Silver Burmester, Silver Captains Kevin Na, Fearless Cam Smith. Silver signatures, Scott Vincent. All right. He'll double dip. At least it's silver this time. Back-to-back autos of Scotty V. 53 out of 99 on the Scott Vincent silver signatures. All right. Charles Howell III, Silver Majestics. Global Reach John Rahm. Silver Crushers, Speckle, Eugenio, and Dustin Johnson, Red Dominance. Another DJ hit. Eugenio, though, on the Speckle. True Base, 82 out of 299. Nice Dustin Johnson, Red Dominance. 49 out of 149. Tyrell Hatton, Captain's Neiman. Silver Poulter, Silver Kazuma, Prizm Break Phil, Live Golf logo, Carlos Ortiz, Silver Ripper, Silver Gooch, Fearless Sergio Garcia, Captain's Lee, John Rahm, Silver Louis, and a True Red Bryson. There we go. That's all 3 cover boys on the board. Let's see if we can get some more. Red Bryson, statistical leaders, 323.5 yards per drive. Yeah, I can do that. 148 out of 149. I can do that. Third logo. What's your longest drive, Danya?
Like ever?
Yeah.
That's hard to say. Because I mean, like, there's like courses that are
Super downhill, yeah.
And I mean, hit drives that are 400 yards. But
Oof, there we go. Nice.
no way I would hit 400 yards in a normal scenario. Most of my average drive is like 280 though.
Sheesh. Golly. That makes sense, though.
I'm
You are an athlete.
Deceptively strong, you know?
Yeah, you're a real gym rat, you know, real first in and last out kind of guy. Scrappy even. I'm pretty bad with my driver.
The best is when like we play and it's like with like, you know, dudes that are like in their 40s and 50s and they're like, oh, back when I was your age, I
No,
hit
that's the
that
best.
far. And I'm like, dude, you
Silver
just
John
can't
Rahm.
far because you didn't
Silver
take care
Aces.
of yourself.
Pat Perez, nice blue fearless.
Like Phil Mickelson is 50 something. He outdrives everybody.
He is still the man. He is still just the best. 399, Pat Perez on the blue fearless.
I don't think it's an age thing, buddy.
Silver Munoz. Henrik Stenson. Shocked it took him this long to hit. Stenson on the base signatures to start off our second half of the Prizm case. Nice Stenson hit. Silver Cam Smith. Sam Horsfield, another Majestics boy on the Speckle True Base. 159 out of 299. Kaleidoscope Surratt. Bryson on the captains. Silver Kamer. Mark Leishman. And Eugenio, our fourth true green. This one, Prizm Break Eugenio. Very nice. 18 out of 18 on the bookend. True green Prizm Break. Nice hit. Iron Heads. Bryson, Silver P, and crazy. Another team card hit. Green Mojo Majestics. Another hit for them. They're double dipping now. 16 out of 54. Both of our green mojos are team hits. Sure. Well, I don't mind it. Captain's Neiman. Silver Matt Jones. Silver Legion. And Dominant Surge on the teal. Having a great break. 198 out of 199, of course. One off the bookend. Range Goats. Another logo. And Silver Saluja and Teal Bryson. There we go. Back-to-back boxes with a Bryson DeChambeau. This one captains.
He hits a little bar.
He does. 162 out of 199. I think the average was 323. That's crazy. Yeah. It does. He's a monster, man. He's so good. I really thought he was coming home with that Masters this year.
You thought he was?
Yeah. He was so good those first 3 days.
Yeah.
I just, I did not want to believe that the choker could come through and win one. No, I'm happy for Rory too. One of those things that I never thought I'd see until it actually happened. I thought he was, in the grand scheme of things, one of the biggest chokers I had ever seen. Now it's James Harden. What the heck? He just got signed onto the eBay? Yeah. Give me just a second, y'all. That's weird. Give me just a moment.
Oh, on the web?
Yeah.
That's weird.
And now I'm back. I'm still live too. Alright, that was weird as hell.
It still says you're live.
Well, back to it. Pat Reed, Lahiri, Silver Lee Westwood, Silver John Rahm, and Global Reach Blue of Thomas Peters.
Now we'll see who's going to get the Grand Slam next. It's either Spieth or
59 out of 99. Or who?
Spieth or Phil.
I think it'll be me. Caleb Surratt.
I think it'll be Phil.
I think it'll be me, actually.
Those two old.
Mark Leishman on the base auto.
But he is the oldest to ever win one, so I don't know.
Feels like that, man. He is still the man. I'm telling you, he's still the man. Nice hit for the Leishman spot. Silver Ogletree, Prison Break Phil, right on cue. Captains, Kevin Knott. Another Green Mojo coming up. Green Mojo. Brendan Steele. Another hit for Brendan. Green Mojo, True Base. First off the print. 1 out of 54. Nice. Gucci and Poulter. Silver Anthony Kim. Silver Sensen on the captains. What's up?
Spieth needs the PGA.
Yeah.
And then Phil needs
Tough.
the US Open. He's given second place like 7 times. He's probably not gonna win it,
He's due, you know. Cam Smith, another nice aces hit. Teal, 154 out of 199. David Puig. Leishman, Cam Smith. Silver Stenson, and Teal, Joaquin Neiman. One more Neiman hit. Nice. $16 out of 199. Go slide enough with it. Just a brain player. Yeah, we're good. Red. Thought we got a little uno de uno, but just the background of the Fearless. Damn it.
I like so in my prime that was who I resembled most.
Who? What?
Phil.
That's who you like the most?
I said in my prime, that was who I resembled the most.
Well, as a righty, right?
Yeah. But I'm
Okay.
like, fuck shit up, just go everywhere and then someone on your car.
He's chaotic. Great improviser. John Rahm,
Looking far.
Thomas Peters, Silver Bryson, Silver Kieran Vincent, and White Mojo. Kaleidoscope Hudson Swafford. Swafford on the board. 5 out of 36. True Green Auto? Damn, let's go. Phil, Neiman, Captains DJ, and True Green Signatures. Martin Kamer. Very nice. Got that White Mojo. Nice second half here for Kamer. True Green now on the auto. 15 out of 18. No. My dad went to the Genesis a couple years ago. What's up?
I used to go there every year.
I don't think I want to go. Silver Bryson. Silver DJ. No.
Good show.
Yeah, but Silver Bryson. Speckle Richard Bland.
Never know.
I think it's just that I want to see everybody and everything, and you kind of have to like stay at a hole for a while, right? 92 out of 299. And just if you wanted to follow somebody around, if you get there early, and like I don't want to do that.
It's worth it if Tiger's there.
Yeah. Silver Bubba, Silver Stenson, Global Reach Leishman, Stanger, Munoz, Brooks on the captain, Silver Neiman, Silver Ironheads, and one more Brooks. Nice. Fearless Red Brooks Koepka. 20 out of 149. Bryson on the base, DJ, Bryson captains, Kieran Vincent, Silver Range Goats, and one more for Crushers. That's color match True Blue on that same statistical leaders. Nice. 9 out of 99. I mostly just think that the golf broadcasts are just like so well produced. Always showing something. They do a good job creating those narratives on TV too. I feel like I'd be missing too much if I was there in person. Yeah. See, being able to like watch PGA golf, like the actual the shots and being able to react, just watching like a PGA player take a drive, probably pretty cool.
That's where you'll see like the difference.
I'd be that.
You don't really see it on TV.
I'd be that guy who would yell something out. I would totally do that.
TV, but if you go in person,
Oh, it's red. Okay, Crusher silver, Schwartzel silver, Burning Grace on the red. Yeah, that makes sense.
between like a PGA level drive and I don't know, even a good
138 out of 149. Like I've seen I've played with guys who can hit the hell out of the ball.
different, though.
Yeah, but it's way different.
Like it's the ball flight.
Fireballs, Anthony Kim, base auto. Speak of the devil, he shall appear. Phil Mickelson on the auto. Very nice. Been a very solid case. Phil Mickelson on the signature is very, very nice there. Silver Bubba on the captain. Silver Lee Westwood. Sebastian Munoz. Casey. Silver Perez. And Red Perez. Alright. Very nice. Pat Perez on the red. 68 out of 149. Smash. Erie. Silver Alcer. Silver High Flyers. Silver Sebastian Munoz. Silver Brooks. Teal. Pat Perez. Have a box, man. So he's someone who usually doesn't have like the greatest breaks. So third hit so far for Pat. 188 out of 199. Very nice. Majestics. Captain's Kevin Na. Silver Stinger. And Smash. One more time with the speckle. That's 145 out of 299. Alright, last 4-box mojo time. I think we're due at least here for another gold. Or lower. Hopefully put the emphasis on the or lower part. Box 13. Bryson. Captains, John Rahm. What the hell? Captain Poulter, Silver Bryson, Prison Break Matthew Wolf. Nice, John Rahm on the image variation. See, this one's so easy to tell. He's got 2 real base cards, and this third one's still so different. Nice bunker shot, in the white polo, white hat. Nice hit, John Rahm on the IV. Silver Stenson, Martin Kamer on the teal. Nice teal, 103 out of 199. Drillis Varner, Captain's Kamer, Silver Ironheads, Silver Bryson, and Graeme McDowell, Prismatic Teal. 51 out of 199. Serge, Ripas, Silver Joaquin Neiman. There we go. One more Scott Vincent, because why not? You got 2 autos, now you got the Speckle, True Base, 135 out of 299. Nice Scott Vincent here. Here, Gooch Dominance, Brooks, Captain's Cam, Silver Kevin Na, Silver Range Goats. Should have our auto here. Now the white mojo looks like behind the Captain's Phil. Have yourself a break. Sergio Garcia, white mojo auto. Damn. Let's go, man. On the bookend, too. 36 out of 36. Nice hit. Silver Captains Neiman and One more John Rahm for good measure. Okay, the last 4-box mojo. It is a real thing. 39 out of 99. Hit the full one time. Ball, 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 in. Ball, 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 in. Matt Jones, box 14 here. Silver Crusher, Silver Charles Howell III. Base signatures, Caleb Surratt. Another Surratt hint. Got a very interesting signature. Nice one though for Caleb. Silver Kazuma. Another Steel hit. Speckle Steel on the true base. Brendan Steele on the board once again. 288 out of 299. Prismatic Bryson. Captain's Cam Smith. Silver Taylor Gooch. Silver Ian Poulter. And one more aces of Cam Smith on the teal. Sure. Nice double dip on the exact same insert. 12 out of 199. We got two. We got 197 to go on those. Why not? Get all of them. Silver Rippers. Lee Westwood on the red. Nice Lee Westwood hit. Once again, 46 out of 149. Overreach Leishman. Captain's DJ. Silver John Rahm. Silver Louis. Prizm Break Pat Perez. Phil. Silver Scott Vincent. And another Brendan Steele. True base. Real deal teal steel. 189 out of 199. You feel? Box 15. That goes over here. What the heck? Got a Range Goats player coming up on the head. A teal card with some pink on it, looking like a watermelon. Anthony Kim, Captain Stenson, Silver Scott Vincent, Silver John Rahm, and Bubba. There we go. Nice Bubba Watson hit. Teal dominance. 42 out of 199. Nice. Bubba on the board. Louis. Martin Kamer, double dipping on autos. What a Prizm break for Kamer. Still got the Impeccable too. Nice Martin Kamer. Base auto. Silver Ripper, Silver Bland, Prismatic Patrick Reed. Silver Brennan Steele. Joaquin Neiman, another teal Neiman hit. $194 out of 199. Surratt, Captain Surge, Silver Marunk, Silver Surge, Majestics, another Mojo. Might be on an Aces. It is Green Mojo Aces. Anthony Kim. Nice. His second hit of the break. 19 out of 54. Very nice. David Gooch, Captains Ian Poulter, Silver Neiman, and Speckle Louis. Chocolate took him so long to get on the board. Speckle Captains on the Louis. 152 out of 299. I need some 130s after this. All right, I'm going to do this box. And before we get to our Impeccable, I need some more 130 points. And then we'll end. But before that, still got a 16th and final Prizm box. Still want one more gold and or lower. Would love an or lower auto. Let's just say that. But another very solid case. Feel like, even though there were a few double ups and a couple triple ups and even I think a quad up, so got a lot of hits for a good amount of different spots, including some teams. Let's see if we can get a few more bangers before we finish this one off. Silver McDowell, Silver Fireball, White Mojo Patrick Reed. Nice. Another nice hit. Prismatic, White Mojo, Patrick Reed. 32 out of 36. Fireballs. Last auto will be a base. Will be Abraham Onser. Nice base auto for Onser. Final of the Prizm case. Silver Surge. Ripper. Again with the Speckle. Statistical leaders. 1.53 putts per hole. 73 out of 299. Fearless Brooks. Eugenio. Captain Surge. Silver Range Goat. Silver Surratt. Prismatic Horsefield. Green Mojo. Alright. Alright. Behind the Eugenio. One more. Sergio Garcia. Another nice surge too. Green Mojo. Statistical leaders. Scrambling percentage of 73.10. 25 out of 54. A couple nice mojos to end our case. Got red coming up too. Captains Poulter. Silver Burmester. Silver Kevin Na Captains. And John Rahm. One more Rahm hit. Very nice. On the red Prismatic. 39 out of 149. John Rahm on the red. One more teal to end our case. Scott Vincent, Captain John Rahm, Silver Majestics. And of course, one more Ripper. Teal statistical leaders for Ripper GC. 22 out of 199. All right. Prizm done. Give me just a moment. Come back. We'll get that Impeccable. Actually, let's start on the board. Here we go. Here's the Impeccable. That's what I'm saying. I want, I want good cases for both, who had one or the other both times. I want both. All right, now. Got one thicker sleeve that we'll use here. We got Panini on our last case too, and it was still a damn good case. We had no bar, and it was still a really good case. So let's actually get our bar here, yeah? Let's get this third box out. Jesus, dude. God. Yeah, there was no bar in our last case. So we'll save the bar for last. No matter what box it's in, it'll be the last thing we show off for the break. Just spacers here. We'll keep one. Toss the others. Couple stainless stars. Cameron Tringale, 1 out of 18. Gold, Justin Johnson, huh? Dustin Johnson, gold, 4 out of 10. Very nice. And Matthew Wolf. Of course, our guy, Matt Wolf, 19 out of 99. Not feeling great. We're out here, though, folks. DJ on the gold, not JD on the gold. Shot that I got collecting though. That's big homie. That's OG right there. All right. Oh, never mind. One more base card. Another nice one though. Paul Casey on the horizontal, 18 out of 20. The horizontals are really cool. Really cool set. All right, now we get to our autos. There we go, man. Finally. Quad autos, high flyers, Phil Mickelson, Cameron Tringale, Andy Ogletree, and Brendan Steele. 3 out of 25. And no, this will not be randomized. It goes to the high flyers spot. Oof. Finally, quad auto on the board. And it's a damn good one, too. Nice hit for the High Flyers team spot. Oof. That is a banger. And one more. Why not? This one, Solo Dolo. Andy Ogletree on the Stainless Stars auto. That's 12 out of 35. Nice hit. Peter Uline on the base Silver Stars. Oh, no, man, no. 7 out of 25. Damn. Well, let's see if we can get one of the guys you did. One of the teams you did get then. Why not, right? Kali Samuja on the board one more time with the watercolor ink. 43 out of 61. Always like the awkward random numbers they do for these. All right. That's sick. That's so sick. We'll just go, you know, one of the teams you do have, right? Let's go to another quad auto. Why not? Why not? You guys are worrying me. After last case, now I'm very hesitant. Nice, another gold. Gold. Brandon Grace, 1 out of 10. Nice first off the print. Brooks Koepka keeps it going. 79 out of 99 on the horizontal. And one more Matthew Wolf, this time on the vertical. 47 out of 99. Brooks keeping it going. Another gold too, like that. This one more base. It is one more base, and of course it's our guy John Rahm. 26 out of 36. Sure. Nice John Rahm. All right, now auto time. No, psych. Jumbo memorabilia, nice golfer worn match shoes. I think it'll be match shoes, yeah. Bubba Watson, 48 out of 99. Nice pink patch right there. Right, now auto time. Man, having a break here. I will not get it wrong. Watercolor ink, 58 out of 99. Dustin Johnson. Don't cuck us out of a bar here. That's all I'm saying. Dustin Johnson, DJ on the watercolor ink. Another Stainless Stars. Another auto on him too. Nice. Stainless Stars, Tyrell Hatton. These are just the best. They did a great job with these Stainless Stars. Sometimes they're kind of dull, and the autos don't come out as well on them. These ones are beautiful. Tyrell Hatton, 21 out of 25. Stayed in the Stars auto. And last card of the box, Carlos Ortiz, 9 out of 99 on the watercolor ink. Nice hit. All right, man. Don't mess with us here, please. This case has been so good. Do not disappoint us. I think we're good. Are we good? Dude. Nice. Okay. Base pack. Bar pack. Thank God. All right. Damn fine case of Impeccable. We got one more hobby pack. And finally, we got our bar. We are back on the bar. What am I doing here? That goes here. Okay, anyway. Jason Kokrak, 16 out of 36. We'll go one by one now. Lucas Herbert. Nice numbering, 69 out of 99. One more, Sergio Garcia. I'm shocked it took him this long to get on the board in the Impeccable, but here he is, 4 out of 25. Nice surge hit. There should be an auto. And it is Canvas Creations Lucas Herbert. Very nice. 9 out of 49. His second hit of the box. That's clean. Matthew Wolf on the watercolor ink. 11 out of 40. He got a great Impeccable case as well. 2 base cards, 1 horizontal, 1 vertical, and now the auto. Patch auto, gold, elegance, Mark Leishman. 3 out of 10. That looks like maybe, I'm not going to touch it, obviously, but that looks like a glove. Nice golf glove patch there, potentially, on the gold RPA. Nice Mark Leishman. And last auto of the case, Canvas Creations, Caleb Surratt. Nice break for Caleb. That is 86 out of 88. All right. Again, I like the awkward random numbering. Nice hit for the Surratt spot. Had a good break. All right. We are back. We are so back. Bar time. Come on now. Give us the gold. Give us the gold. $24 out of 30. They hate me, man. They hate me. We'll get a silver bar. D-A-N-N-Y. Danny? Danny Lee. Nice. Danny Lee, 24 out of 30. Nice Ironheads logo in there in the middle of our silver bar. Congrats to the Danny Lee spot. I think you're only hit of the break, too. Oh, there we go, Zach. There we go, man. There we go, my guy. Nice hit. There we go, baby. Good stuff, man. All right. Very solid Prizm case. A great case of Impeccable. Thanks again, y'all. Appreciate you. Let's do our recap now of all of our hits from both of the cases. So, here's the logo spot. 3 base cards. Nice silver, though. To start our recap. We'll go numbered cards from Prizm. Speckles, all to $2.99. Ripper. Louis on the captains. Brendan Steele. Scott Vincent. Smash. Richard Blaine. Sam Morsfield. Eugenio. Smash. Sergio Garcia, what a break for him. John Rahm. Majestics. And Torque. Very nice. Congrats, everybody. Thanks again, y'all, for getting in there. So, okay, that's what I want. If we don't do well in the other, we can at least make up for it in the second. There you go. Bobby, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Congrats. Congrats, everybody who did hit. Here are the teals to 199. Ripper, shockingly. Joaquin Neiman. Dominance, Bubba Watson. Brendan Steele. Aces, Cameron Smith. Prismatic, Gray McDowell. Martin Kamer. Pat Perez, Fearless. Captains, Neiman. Another Aces, Cam Smith. Captains, Bryson. Dominance, Serge Garcia. On Sarah Global Reach. Crushers. Patrick Reed. Aces, Phil Mickelson. Very nice. Brendan Steele, Kaleidoscope. Anthony Kim. Neiman, Dominance. Anirban Lahiri. And Fearless Samuja. Red to 149. John Rahm, Prismatic. Lee Westwood. Pat Perez. Prizm Break, Brandon Grace. Fearless, Brooks Koepka. Bryson on the Statistical Leaders. Dominance, DJ. Brooks on the True Base. Paul Casey, Kaleidoscope. E. Eugenio. Global Reach, Lahiri. And True Base, Lahiri. He had a great first 4 boxes. I think 5 hits or 4 or 5 hits, maybe, something like that. Crazy. Blues to 99. John Rahm, Statistical Leaders. Crusher, Statistical Leaders. Global Reach, Thomas Peters. Fearless, Pat Perez. Dominance, Taylor Gooch. Lee Westwood. Charles Howell III, Dominance. Caleb Surratt. And Prismatic, Cam Smith. Green Mojos to 54. Sergio Garcia, great break on the Statistical Leaders. Aces, Anthony Kim. Brendan Steele. Majestics. And Ripper. Another Ripper hit. White Mojos to 36. Patrick Reed, Prismatic. Kaleidoscope, Hudson Swafford. Martin Kamer on the Captains. And some nice True Greens in here. To 18. Prizm Break, E. Eugenio. Captains, Dustin Johnson. Nice DJ. Captains, Lee Westwood. And Crushers. Nice one there. I think just 2. I think this Peter Uihlein is just his regular base, but we'll show it off just in case it isn't. But our image variations also got a very nice John Rahm. Little bunker shot action there. And Brooks Koepka. Different card of him assessing a putt. Crouching down. Sure. Here are our autos. Abraham Ancer. Martin Kamer. Caleb Surratt. White Mojo, Sergio Garcia keeps it going out of 54. Phil Mickelson, nice hit. True Green, Martin Kamer to 18. Mark Leishman. Henrik Stenson. Scott Vincent Silver and Scott Vincent Base. Sebastian Munoz. White Mojo, Harold Varner. Richard Bland on the silver. Our 1 gold of the Prizm. Nice gold Kali Samuja auto. Ian Poulter. And Anirban Lahiri. Another Lahiri hit on the silver out of 99. Alright, let's do our Impeccable hits. Base cards to 99. Lucas Herbert. Brooks Koepka on the horizontal. Matthew Wolff on the vertical and on the horizontal. Got it all. To 36, Jason Kokrak and John Rahm. Very nice hit there for the Rahm spot. 1 card out of 25. Of course, our guy Sergio Garcia. Nice hit. 1 card out of 20. Paul Casey on the horizontal. 1 card out of 18. First off the print, Cameron Tringali. And 2 base cards. Gold. 1 out of 10, Brendan Grace. And Dustin Johnson, DJ. 4 out of 10 on the horizontal. Our lone base stainless stars, Peter Uihlein. Nice blue there. That's 7 out of 25. Our lone patch. Nice golfer, worn and used. Bubba Watson, jumbo patch, 48 out of 99. Most of our autos. Canvas Creations, Caleb Surratt to 88. Matthew Wolff, watercolor to 40. Canvas Creations, Lucas Herbert to 49. Carlos Ortiz, watercolor to 99. Stainless Stars, Tyrell Hatton to 25. Dustin Johnson, watercolor ink, 58 out of 99. Great break for DJ. Kali Samuja to 61 on the watercolor. And Stainless Stars, Andy Ogletree to 35. Got 1 patch auto. Another gold. 3 out of 10, Mark Leishman. Nice hit there. I think that's maybe a little bit of the glove. And our silver bar, thank God we got one back. 24 out of 30, Danny Lee for our guy Zach. Nice hit on the Danny Lee silver bar. 2 biggest cards of the break. Obviously going to be our Color Blast What a break for Sergio Garcia. Nice hit there, Serge, on the Color Blast. Super sharp. And finally got one. Quad auto of the High Flyers. Phil Mickelson, Cameron Tringali, Andy Ogletree, and Brendan Steele. 3 out of 25. Again, no randomizer. That goes to the High Flyers spot. Man, that's nice. So sick. Team Quad auto to end our recap. Thanks again, y'all. Appreciate you. We'll see you on Wednesday for some more live golf action. And Friday as well. That's breaks 21:48 and 21:52 respectively. We'll see you for some more golf. We'll come back in just a bit to discuss some rigging, some hijinks. We got a Bowman Chrome University basketball case where there'll be plenty of talk